What's up, guys? GK here, SGK23 Network. You guys see the title of the video. So before we get started, I want to make sure that you guys watch this video because this will be part one. What I will be doing is I'm going to break down StockX, how I would break down the stock market in regards to the fluctuation of prices, which will be the market value of shares. In this case, the shares will be sneakers. How to sell, how to buy, when to sell, when to knock out, quote unquote, a shareholder from another firm and you take the sell or you take the buy. Now, I'm going to be using the screen recorder from iOS 11, iPhone 8, so I'm not going to be able to do it how you guys are seeing me now. You're going to see it straight. But if you listen, there's a lot of information that in consultations I charge for, okay? So make sure that you guys listen because this is part one. And then we have the review of the actual season 2 Crepe boots, which I did a little experiment here, okay? And if you guys notice, the Crepe boots, the percentage, whether it was up or down, there wasn't. It was even, 0. So you'll see what I did in regards to getting what I wanted for the kicks. My experiment was to do it in 24 hours. I was able to get what I asked for, sell them in about 3 hours and 40 minutes. Make sure to subscribe, share, like, comment, all of that. Part 2 will be all straight, breaking down all of the business, not my experiment that I did, which is you have a lot of information in here. Part 2 will be all of the business on StockX, how you can make money, how to sell, when to buy, when to sell, how to accumulate, and how to differentiate the value, market value, the percentages, when to sell, when to buy, how to do the mathematics with the market value, whether it's going up, whether it's going down, what shoes are coming out, just like anything else. If I'm buying shares from this company and this company is competing, once again, that will be part 2. So I want you guys to make sure not just to go to the review at the end, watch the experiment that I did, watch how I made $550 in 3 hours with StockX, done deal, how I got the same shoes back, and how you guys can make money doing this way. In part 2, I'll break it down. Even if it's $20 a sneaker, you got to start somewhere. There is no get rich, make a million real quick scheme. This ain't Ty Lopez scams. You dig what I'm saying? So make sure you guys tune in and really enjoy the information and break it down. If you got to pause it, if you got to look at it a little bigger, if you got to, make the screen bigger, do it. Because I'm doing it with the screen recorder. So you guys are watching what I did in my experiment in real time. I'm showing you when I did it, how I did it. I'm showing the confirmation emails when I listed it, what I asked for. I'm showing the confirmation emails when it sold, how many hours of difference, which was 3.5, etc., etc. And I'll break everything else down. Part 2 will be all of StockX breaking it down, not the experiment that I did. But there's a lot of knowledgeable information in this one as well. So make sure you guys watch it and tune in because I do this for y'all. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hate, all that. Any questions, hit me up on my email, mentorship program. The email's inside the channel. Peace, stay blessed, and let's go. SGK23 TV Network, the realest one. Keep it a buck, especially with yourself. We got like 2 introductions, but hey, we still work. All right, it's 4 in the morning, and I'm still working, family. You dig? All right, let's go.
Double-digit thousands.
All right, guys, listen up. At the end of my StockX breakdown, we'll have the sneaker review, but pay very close attention to the breakdown. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, people? It's GK23 TV Network. You guys see the title already. So let's go through it and work with me. At the same time, we are using the iOS 11, iPhone 8, screen recording, browser recording, etc. So we're going to go deep into StockX in real time and look at my little experiment in regards how I look at the stock market, which I've been dealing with for 11 years, and StockX is basically the same situation when it comes to sneakers. So let's open up the StockX application real quick, and we can start from there in regards to what I did. Okay. If you can see at the top, you can see certain names of sneakers showing you the percentage, whether it's gone up or it's gone down, things of that nature. Okay, you always want to look at that, and you want to look at sneakers like you would in the stock market as a shareholder. Each sneaker is a share. Now let's look at what I did in regards to a little experiment into getting rid of something within 24 hours, which was the men's military Crepe boot, season 2 Yeezy. Okay, 10/2017, size 10. Of course, everything is dead stock on StockX. As you can see, I sold it, size 10, 9/10/17, and the total was $550. My asking price. Okay, $550. On StockX, you have your asking price, or what you're asking for, and then you have the bids, meaning people can make offers and you can accept it. So if they might say 547, 545, and my asking price is 550, I'll accept it. Some people don't know how to do business like that, so I can knock them out the way and either buy what they are trying to buy or sell what they are trying to sell. But let's look at it in real time. So this is 550. That's mine. The last person that sold it was at 550, which was me. Now let's look at the buy, the asking, and the bid. As you can see, the bid is 350. That's not from me. That's from other sellers. Okay, highest bid. I didn't get any offers. It was just what I asked, I got in less than 4 hours. But let's break it down. Sales. You can see the last one, 550. That's me. The one before, 550, then 300, 470, 500, 440, 590, 550. Okay, could have got a lot more money for these. I just wanted to do this experiment to try to get rid of something on StockX within 24 hours by just getting what I asked for, which I actually did it in 4 hours. So now let's look at the bids. 350, 205, 200, 140, 25. These are all size 10. Bids means the offers that people have made. Let's go back to the sales. 550, 550, 300, 470, 500, 440, 590, 550. And you can see the dates. Now, part 2 will be strictly business, when I break down how the stock market or StockX works in regards to when you should sell something, when you should buy something, how you can knock somebody out and buy what they're trying to buy or sell what they're trying to buy using the percentages and the algorithms that the stock market uses, same which is StockX, which is very, very simple. Okay, so we're looking at the prices. So for example, if you look at 1617 for 440, the next person got 500 for it. Okay, part 2 will touch on that. Back to the Crepe boot. 550, the last one sold, which is mine. I'm sure there's probably another one sold higher than mine. But now let's move to a different size, because different sizes have different prices. Go to size 9. Okay, plus $47 plus 12%. So 12% will be your shareholder percentage on a share. You understand? The lowest that they're asking for is $645. Now you can bid anything you want, but we're up 12%. So you always want to check that on those sneakers and what is releasing next, what's releasing before, to work with you. So we look at the ask, 645. We look at the sales, 447, 400, 505, 550, 500, size 9. If you can do the math, you can see who knocked out who on the last 2 sales. 447, 12%. Now let's do this so I can make it a little bit easier on you guys. Let's pick one of these sneakers so we look at the percentage of the shareholder, because in this case your sneaker would be your shares. If I had 100 of these Crepe boots, I would have 100 shares. And the percentage that goes up or goes down, plus my profit, that's my gain. But this is for part 2. Part 2 will be strictly business. $25 slash minus 9% drop on the Royal Blues. Okay? The lowest ask is $275. The highest bid is $250. If I was this particular seller, I would probably take the $250 since we're minus 9%. But now we're going to look at the highest asked and view all the bids. View the ask and view the bids. So I'll give you an example of the percentages. Minus $25, but focus on the 9%. It's dropped 9%. Okay? So just like the stock market with shares, with companies, you figure out release dates, you do the calculations on certain sneakers. Example, let's do the Belugas, because the new Belugas are coming out. The Belugas, 1010, look, plus 99, plus 11%. This particular seller, the lowest he's asking is 1,050. 990 is the highest bid. Let's look at the size 10, the asking price, 1,050, 1,059, 1,060. Let's look at the bids. You guys see them. Because part 2 is where I will break this down real simple. Look at 1,050, 59, and 1,060. Look at the sales, the numbers. 961. 799, 800, 780, 800, 886, 790. 1,000 up there. 800, 915. Let me give you guys a good example. 1,000, 830, 1,031, 849, 847, 1,000, X, Y, and Z. Look, let me go up. So you got 900 and 850, same size, the 14th and the 14th. He sold it for 900. The other sold it for 850. The next seller sells it for 831. The next seller sells it for 900, about $69 more on the spot. Let's look at 998, 960, and 927. The guy with 998, excuse me, the seller that has 1,000 versus 1,019 loses $19, but sells his a lot quicker, according to the date. Once again, the asking prices, 1,050 and 1,059, $9 off. That guy knocks him out, loses $9 and gets 1,050 and gets his joint jumping off. Now we're 11% up. 1,010. Why? Because the new Beluga colors are about to drop. That percentage, if you ask me, is just about to go up unless there's a re-release, things of that nature. And in part 2, we'll touch up on how do you calculate the numbers, the asking price, what is the market value of the sneaker at the moment, how you want to place your asking price, what bids or offers, quote unquote, because this is not eBay, should you take. Let's take the white, triple white Yeezy, 451, dropped 6%, minus $27. The lowest asking is 479, the highest bid is 450. This particular seller, if I was him, I would just take the 450, or if I was trying to buy the shoes, I would offer the seller 462 for 465. I would knock out that seller with 450 out and take the shoes off his hands. 479, 480. One guy knocked the guy out by $1 at the top. These are all size 10. So look at the prices. So in part 2, which is strictly business, you guys will be ready. This part is I'm showing you what I did in real time with the Yeezy Season 2 Crepe boots at the asking price of $550. Off an experiment, basically, because I already got one coming on my way. So I made my profit. I sold them for what I wanted, and I'm still replacing the pair because I like the sneakers. I thought about it 20 times to let StockX charge me the $85 and not sell the sneakers. But then I called my man's and he shipped one over. So once again, look at the bids. Look at the asking. Look at the current offer. Look at the percentages. This will all be very relevant in part 2, which will be all business. Now let's go and see what I did in regards to what I sold, how I sold it in real time. You guys are seeing it. Once again, size 10, 9, 10, 17. My asking was $550. Print label, ready to go. StockX gives you 3 days to ship it. That's it. Look at the information. 3 days to ship it. Now, with platforms like this, you can skip all of the different platforms, the websites, the eBays, your own website, Facebook fan pages, YouTube, this, that, and the other, sending sneakers. Somebody switches it for a fake one, sends it back to keep your money in the sneakers. StockX and GOAT are great. StockX has a few things I don't like, but it's very convenient as you're looking on the screen in regards to what you have to do. Shipping label, all of that. Very convenient, very safe. You sell what you want to sell at the price you want it. You buy what you want to buy. But let's talk about selling. You sell what you want to sell. You get the price that you want. You ship it out. They do all the work. They authenticate it. Once they authenticate it, you get your money. Not when the buyer receives the kicks. Now let's look at it. My confirmation was at 4:30 in the morning when I listed them. At 4:30 in the morning is when I listed them. Look, let me find the proper one. Your ask is live, Yeezy. See, your ask is live. Yeezy Military Crepe Season 2, size 10. Your ask is live, $550. That's what I asked for, $550. You can see, $550. They take 52%. PayPal 16. I get $481. I recommend use a straight bank, no PayPal, so you save the PayPal fees. You understand what I'm saying? Have it straight direct deposited into your bank, not through via PayPal, so you save, in this case, $17, $16.50, because it's going through PayPal. Okay, so at 3:30, 3:40, I listed it, got it. At 7:23 a.m., they sold for my asking price of $550. You sold your item, 9/13/17. There you go. Sold it for $550 minus 52 minus 16. I end up with $481.25. Now, one thing with StockX, I have to pay. The seller has to pay for the shipping. GOAT, they pay for the shipping both ways, to StockX and to the buyer. But the main thing, what I'm trying to show is the experiment that I was trying to do, which was 24 hours, which I did it in about 3.5, meaning asking the price I want, listing it, and having it sold before I even woke up. So in about 3 hours and 40 minutes, I listed it, the asking price that I wanted, which was the last one that was sold for the same price, $550. And in less than 4 hours, it was sold, and they're ready for me to ship it. And once they get it, they authenticate it, which takes about 30 minutes, 2 hours max, and you get your money like that. It's that simple. You don't have to wait for the buyer to receive it. When StockX receives it, which is 2-day UPS Express, you get your funds. So as long as you hold up your end of the bargain and you're legit, everything is A1 saucy. Now, mind you, part 2, we will deal with all the business, the numbers, the mathematics, the algorithm. How does the stock market work? How do we add up the percentages versus the profits? You understand? What you want to ask for something and what offers you want to take. Whether you're selling something or whether you're buying something. Some people are buying or selling something and they won't sell something because they won't take a 8, 12, 6, $14 loss on 600, 900, 580, $1,200. You understand? Because they don't understand, quote unquote, StockX. Because somebody like me comes in the way, and I'll take the 12, 5, 8, $16 loss and take the 6, 800. Or just like I did with these situations, 550 instead of 589, and sold them and knocked the guy out my way and sold them in 4 hours. And the other guy is still trying to sell them, and he's been trying to sell them for 3 weeks because he won't take a $13, $28 loss. So part 2 will get into all of the business aspects of StockX and is it worth it. Now we're going to go into the review of the actual sneaker, the Crepe boot of the actual Yeezy Season 2 SGK23 TV. Let's go.
Now I'm sending to StockX. Sit down. You guys gonna get a look at this. The Season 2 Crepe joints, made in Spain, very high quality joints. Sold them for $550. I get about $480 after shipping, probably about $570. So you guys are watching StockX in real time, from the percentages, the margin, how I listed it at 3:30, sold it at 7:20 in the morning. So I listed it, and in 4 hours it sold what I asked for. Okay, so now the process is shipping it them within 2 days. They authenticate it. Once authenticated, they send me my money, then they send it to the seller. Everybody's happy, like they say. Now, obviously, I like these kicks a lot. I thought about 20 times in regards to letting StockX charge me, which comes about to $85 for not selling the shoes and keeping them, because it's the only pair I got. But I called my mans about 3 hours ago when I woke up, and so I already have the actual Season 2 Crepe replaced already for less than $550, and I'll still make a little bit of profit. So this is a very easy way for you guys to make money when it comes to StockX, but we'll get that into part 2. Meaning you got to put in the work. You got to camp out. Camp it. You got to get the raffles. Get your family involved. Go everywhere. Get these. Get those. Get that. You know what I mean? And then put them for sale. You can make easy money. I just made $550 in 4 hours. Imagine if I had 10 pairs of these. I'm a shareholder and I have 10 shares. And what these are. But let's get to the review. Part 2 will be all the business, everything you guys want to know on how to make the money, how to cop the sneakers, how to sell it yourself, or use StockX or GOAT app, which is a great avenue. You don't have to worry about somebody switching your sneakers, putting in fakes, keeping the money and keeping your shoes, different platforms, Instagram, website, your website, other website, fan groups, Facebook pages. StockX and GOAT app make it very easy. You don't do nothing. You just make sure your end of the bargain is straight. Let's look at what I sold for $550 and what these are. It's not going to be too crazy. So 44 is a size 10. They're beautiful boots. I'm a big boot guy for the winter. Joints like this are just bananas. I love that they're made in Spain. All leather guts. Really dope kicks. Somebody really got a really good bargain in regards to that. $550. Leather guts. Yeah, they got a good whatchamacallit, good deal since they retailed around 600 or something like that. Coming from Spain, made in Spain. Leather, guts, pure butter as far as the suede. That's why I love the seasons and the season from Yeezy, because it's not like a 350 or anything from Adidas. The box prices are 600. The box prices are 800, shit like that. So hypebeasts really don't mess with that because it's really expensive for them. And the quality is just stupendous. Especially these joints. Invoice just in case, always. Another on the bottom. Big box. And that is it. And really good deal again, because Europe release, so about 700 shipped, and then the tariff, so 550. Good price. I'm just testing the stock market, etc., etc. Once again, I thought about just paying them the $85 and not selling them to them at all. But nah, it's not a big deal. Like I said, I hate my man's up. I'll be able to keep some profit and get these right back. Matter of fact, they're already being shipped to me. And this is from one of my quote-unquote connections, not plug, connection, which I will be giving out later on. Once you guys start supporting the channel, the subscriptions get up, things of that nature. So these are the Crepe boots. This is the StockX sale in real time. I'm showing you guys how I sold it, how I priced it, why, how the stock market works, which StockX is the same pretty much, what shareholders and all that stuff means. We'll do it in part 2 in very detailed, how I sold them, what my asking price was. There was not even any bids. The ask price $550 was taken right off the rip. Placed them at $331. At $724 they were sold. It's not even 4 hours. $550, somebody copped them. Now what is the process? Now I gotta print out the shipping label, which you guys seen when I was using the screen recorder on the iPhone. When I pulled up the sneakers that I sold, size 10, it said the price $550. Print shipping label. Just hit that button, prints out the shipping label, put them in a box, ship it out to them. They'll get it, authenticate them. They'll put in authentication StockX round tab on them now, and they'll send them out to the buyer. I don't have to wait till the buyer gets it for me to get my money. I get my money as soon as StockX gets them and authenticates them, which most of the time it's about an hour, 30 minutes from when they get them. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. StockX sales in real time, how I sold these for $550 in less than 4 hours. Quick little review, quick little look at the shoes. Very, very my style. That's why I gotta get them back. Already on their way. And how StockX works in real time in regards to the app. In part 2, we'll get into the business aspect. How to really calculate the numbers. You know, the percentages. When to sell something. When to buy something. When not to buy something. When not to sell something. How to look up a sneaker and look at what it sold for from different dates. What the asking is. What the last one sold for. What the bids are. How you can knock somebody out if you're trying to buy something and just knock him out the way and buy it for $3, $10 more. It's not that big of a difference. Or how to sell something for less than $5, $12 less than somebody else. This guy's got it at $575. It's been sitting there for 30 days. Let me put it at $560, $559, $561. Watch me knock him out the way and sell it in 4 hours or 1 day. In this case, $331 posted, $723 sold. From the ask, no bidding. Next, I'll do the military boot review. It's yours truly, SGK, or GK to be exact, / Rico, real name Amaru. You guys watching SGK 23 TV network. This was the StockX sale in real time. Season 2 Yeezy Crepe military boots. Not the Season 4 joints, which sell for a lot less. And how I sold them on StockX in real time. Camera recorded, all that. Showed you guys part 1. Part 2 will be strictly business. How to deal with the stock market. StockX is just like the real stock market. And it's simple. And I can teach you guys how to make money in the stock market. And in StockX, your shareholders, your shares are actually sneakers. So if you're willing to work and you're willing to put in the work, all you got to do is save a little money for one pair of kicks and flip them. Then go and get 2. Involve your family, your mom, your pops, your aunt, your sister, your brother, your friends. Not friends, they probably won't do it. Go get every raffle. Enter every online raffle. Do whatever you can. Get as many pairs as you can. And then bubble up. Just don't spend the money. That's part 2. We'll get into the business aspect. SGK 23 TV, the network, StockX, real time, how to sell, how to make the money, the trickeries, the trades of the stock market or StockX market, review, Crepe boots, Season 2 Yeezy. Peace, family. Keep it 100, especially with yourself. Throw the middle one up to the suckers.